I look at Drake, who's still not talking. He doesn't look nearly as bad as he did just a couple minutes ago, but his body is still shaking.
We're going back to Eclipse. Let's go.
No. No. Just leave me alone. Let him catch his breath first, Janis. As much as I'd like to knock some sense into Drake, wouldn't we all? I decide to do as Commander says. Drake, we need to take you back to the madhouse, okay? Mr. and Mrs. Sherwood are waiting for you. Drake's answer comes in almost a whisper. I don't want to go back.
Oh, he probably wants to be free.
He won't even look Commander in the eye. Then where do you want to go?
Anywhere but there.
Your friends are also waiting for you.
He's like, what friends? They're making fun of me.
Don't you want to see your friends? They're not my friends. Drake's voice is weak, because I made it that way. He continues to avert his eyes and stoops his head even further. They were just
your underlings, your lackeys, right?
My sudden remark startles him. He lifts his head and scowls.
And you bullied anyone who refused to be your minions.
He looks like he wants to say something, but he just continues to glower at me.
Let me guess, you were too scared to talk to them otherwise? To overcome your fear of social interaction, you decided that you had to be the one who was feared instead? Because if people fear you, you don't have to fear them? Is that it?
That's not...
Poor guy, can't get a word edgewise. Not what? Not true? Heh, can't deny it, can you? Of course you can't. You know it's true. Wolf hasn't stepped up to say give him a break, Janis. He's just like, let me just let her berate him. And since you are beaten by a girl, you want to leave the madhouse because you're afraid the other kids won't fear you anymore?
You don't understand. You don't know what it's like to have my phobia.
Why'd you pick on us? That's all I want to know.
I want to know that too. That's a good question.
If he has a phobia, why'd he pick on us?
I know. We did nothing to him. See, Drake raises his voice. So what? I was a bully. Isn't that how it's always been?
No.
The kids at school did the same thing to me before I lived at Eclipse. They mocked me. They laughed at me. They bullied me just because I had a disease that couldn't be cured by magic.
Oh no, he has a disease. I wonder what it is. It's the phobia? Is the phobia the disease?
Yeah, but
that's
I wouldn't count that as a disease.
That's
I wouldn't count what Drake has. Huh?
That's kind of an extreme to call it a disease, though. Disease you could die for. You can't die from a phobia.
Yeah, that's true. They called me a freak. They hid my mana potions. They beat me up.
Poor Drake.
Alright, yeah, poor Drake.
I mean, it doesn't excuse what he did to us, but I'm like, poor Drake.
Yeah, you have a sad backstory just like all the other characters in this game. It was bad enough to be unable to say what you wanted to always feel out of place wherever you were, to always be that one odd kid with no friends.
Living in this place must be really hard because everyone has a super sad backstory.
Yeah.
And they call this a disease and that a disease. They use that term very lightly.
No friends, no magic.
Yep.
But I also had to deal with the humiliation, the intimidation, the hatred.
Hasn't Janis had to deal with the humiliation part with not using magic?
Yeah.
And then people look down on her.
And then the hatred of the world. You don't know what I had to go through. Oh, be quiet, Drake. Just because I was a little different.
She's a whole lot different.
All because I was insane!
He's acting like we're not from the same madhouse. He's acting like he doesn't know we can't use magic. He acts like he doesn't know what it means to not use magic.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake. Pathetic.
You don't understand!
This is the part where
You sound
Janis...
like a baby.
Did you say
He
he's like
sounds
a
like
baby?
He sounds like a baby. I mean, you don't How many times has he said you don't understand, Janis?
A lot.
Yeah, and I make it worse with the voice.
I know, that's a good voice for him. But I was gonna say, this is Janice's time to just like throw out all of her things.
Yeah.
And then they can have an understanding of each other.
Yeah, let's swap stories, Drake.
How pathetic.
You don't have my phobia.
How very pathetic. Geez, she needs to say more than that.
Yeah, I know. You don't know how it feels.
Let's have a two-side conversation to connect rather than keep saying pathetic on her side. But I know how pathetic you are.
Don't call me pathetic just because I can't talk to people.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It's fine to struggle with your lunacy. I know you can't help it. I know you can't just force yourself to do what others do. What's easy for others might not be so easy for you, and that's fine. I know that feeling. No, that's not right. I don't know exactly how you feel because everyone's experiences are different. But look at me. People always make casting magic look like a walk in the park, but I could never do it no matter what I tried. I sort of understand what you're saying. Your madness doesn't make you pathetic. What's pathetic is you trying to inflict your pain on other people despite knowing how painful it's been for you.
Now he's speechless. Drake is no longer trembling, but his eyes are getting moist again. I don't think it's from anxiety this time, though.
No, don't make him cry. Let's go.
Drake, you have a heart.
I know.
You're like...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say he's like the Grinch who stole Christmas.
That's
He's
quite
like the
the way to
Grinch.
go. I was gonna say, don't cry or you'll never come back, because then you have to live that down too.
I walk behind Drake and pull on his shirt collar. He falls on his butt.
Really, Janis?
Ouch!
Was that necessary for her to do?
Drake flails about as I start dragging him.
Jeez, he's gonna have like a major butt burn wedgie.
Ouch! You're hurting me. What are you doing? I'm not going back.
Oh, okay, that's why she's dragging. Okay, that makes sense.
Janis, stop it.
No, I'm bad cop, remember?
I let go. Drake stands up while rubbing his behind.
Poor Drake's been through a lot.
That hurt. Commander is playing his good cop role too well. I should have just told him to be a bad cop. Having two bad cops would make this so much easier. Drake, let's go back to your friends at the madhouse.
You know, if they were both bad cops, they would have both beat up that guy, though. The innocent guy.
Yeah, that's true.
And he'd have a front and back wedgie.
It's so funny to me for some reason. Okay, Drake quiets down just as before. He looks away from Commander. Don't you want to play with your friends again?
I like Wolf, trying to talk reason into him. Huh, you probably just want to bully them, don't you? She's doing her bad cop role too well.
Yeah. Shut up. It's not like I like being a bully. I understand. I'm sure your friends will also understand. I hope so.
I don't know, if they want to be his friends still.
Yeah. I'm like hoping this whole Drake being a bully thing gets resolved.
Yeah, and he turns a new leaf after this.
That would be nice, especially for Janis.
Yep.
And the alienists and nurses at Eclipse will protect you. You don't have to be afraid.
Yeah, we didn't protect Janis. Yeah, what are you afraid of anyway? Probably her.
I'm not afraid. I just don't like talking to strangers, okay? Why do I have a feeling something's off? That's all right. I'm sure Mr. Sherwood can help you get better.
Yeah, Mr. Sherwood can help you get better.
He's been treating me for years, but I haven't gotten better.
Patience, young grasshopper, patience.
Don't give up. Just keep trying.
Yeah, just keep trying. What's she so unsure of?
For how long? How long do I have to keep trying? I'm sick of waiting.
Maybe if he changed his attitude a bit, like was a more positive person, it might work.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
why is it that you can talk to me normally, but you clam up when Commander says anything?
Huh?
Isn't it because he's a stranger?
I guess so. Or maybe because he's a cop. Okay,
Oh, that's
Drake's gay.
Drake, are you hiding stuff under your sweater?
Huh?
I said, Drake, are you hiding stuff under your sweater? Anything gonna pop out while he's here?
Drake's gaze slowly shifted to Commander, but it's quickly averted the instant their eyes meet. Or
Maybe
met.
it is because he's a cop. I thought it was because he was, you know, a stranger.
Yeah. This stupid moron.
You said you don't like talking to strangers, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, the kids at the madhouse aren't strangers anymore, so you don't have to assert your dominance just to talk to them. Am I wrong? Right?
Right, but they're just going to laugh at me if I go back. They already did. The boys laughed at me after I lost to you. Even the girls were giggling at me.
Huh? Girls giggle? Who? What if it's that one lady that left for the other
Oh,
guys?
oh yeah, blonde lady.
Tina? Fia?
Yeah, Fia. I don't remember. There was Candela and maybe also.
Ouch.
I whack his head. Ow! What was that for?
Are you stupid? Candela giggles at everything. I bet you're the least amusing thing in her eyes. That is true.
Jeez. Well. I walk behind him and pull on his collar again, and once again he falls on his butt.
Janis is like ruthless there.
Ouch! What are you doing?
Giving you the wedgie you deserve. I'm dragging your butt back to the madhouse.
No, stop it! Let me go!
He's like tired of all the nonsense.
Let me go!
Be quiet or I'll make Commander summon the poop out of your butt.
Oh man, that's harsh. Ouch, don't drag me, it hurts.
I think it's that what you're feeling now is less painful than what she wants to have Commander do to you.
I know.
Whoop just doesn't know how to respond.
This time Commander doesn't stop me.
He goes, oh, kids and their nonsense.
Janis, stop! Rock, watch that rock, it's gonna hit me in the... Ouch!